Now to questioning claims of transparency from Cleveland City Hall. News 5's investigative team has been waiting over 6 months to review documents involving your taxpayer dollars. Now the records detailing Mayor Justin Bibb and his team's out-of-state trips, conferences, and other meetings. News 5's legal team now calling the city out on multiple violations of the Ohio Public Records Act. Investigator Scott Knoll talked with a former city attorney about the stonewalling and has more on why you should be concerned.
On the campaign trail, then candidate Justin Bibb talked a big game about openness and transparency.
That's why I want to make sure we can expedite public records requests.
But now that he's Mayor Bibb, the unfulfilled public records requests keep piling up. Requests for things like expense reports for the mayor's travel and reports showing how much members of the mayor's security team are making in overtime when on those trips.
That should be deeply troubling to every taxpayer because we need our governments to be transparent.
Attorney Subodh Chandra was Cleveland's law director from 2002 to 2005.
I'm not suggesting that money is being spent properly or improperly. What I can firmly say to you is that we all have a right to know how it's being spent.
And we know it is being spent, tens of thousands of dollars. According to city records, social media, and other internet posts, Bibb took at least 10 out-of-state trips in 2022, hopping planes to places like Washington, D.C., New York City, Miami, and Austin, Texas for the South by Southwest conference. In some case, the mayor accompanied by members of his cabinet, as well as that Cleveland police security detail. In at least one trip to Reno, Nevada, that was 3 officers. But in other cases, we're not sure who packed their bags and hit the road with the mayor. The city blacked out the names of travelers, citing security concerns, even though those trips happened months ago, and you, the taxpayer, paid for the flights, hotels, food, and rental cars. To date, the city has only released expense reports for 7 of the trips, but already the total bill, not including overtime, tops $50,000. But remember, without all the records, the total cost of Justin's journeys remains a mystery.
Is it hypocritical to talk about a new era of transparency and then act this way?
Well, you know, we often see politicians make promises of transparency, and then we often see government and governance that isn't consistent with that.
All right, so Scott Knoll joins us live from the newsroom. Scott, is this all legal? Can the city just not hand over public records involving taxpayer money?
Well, Courtney, Ohio's public records law requires requests be fulfilled in a, quote, reasonable period of time. It's our belief, as well as Chandra's, that 4, 5, and now 6 months with no response violates that law. And all of this comes as city council debates whether to approve the mayor's request to spend even more tax money on travel in 2023. Live in the newsroom, I'm News 5 investigator Scott Knoll.
All right, Scott, we appreciate all the digging you did for that story and especially patiently waiting for those records to come through. Thank you.